Hello, I'm Amy Johnson. Here's your CBS On The Go update. Santa Ana police are looking for a man who beat a cashier, then robbed the Grand Gas and Mini Mart. He got away with about $600. The clerk has a black eye. Hurricane Harvey, now a Category 1 storm as it churns inland. Some places had more than 9 inches of rain. The U.S. National Hurricane Center says at times wind speeds reached 130 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center is warning of catastrophic flooding over the next few days. And here's Craig Herrera with a look at our weather.
All right, Amy, we do have a heat wave on tap, and it looks like we'll have this heat wave going on for several days thanks to high pressure. That high pressure is also keeping Harvey in place. You were just talking about Harvey. Another pressure, high pressure over to the east of it's also going to keep it. So I think a lot of eyes on Harvey as this system is not going to move. Rainfall totals there, 35 to 40 inches of rain potentially falling. Storm up across the Great Lakes region is just too far to the north to help pick it up and lift it on out of here. So as far as flight delays, potentially seeing a lot of that happening through Houston, over through Orlando and into Miami, where you'll have a few more scattered showers there as well. Fast forward to Sunday and into Monday, that high pressure gets closer to California. It really builds up the heat, and excessive heat warnings start and continue for several days. Traveling over through Burbank, sunny conditions, temperatures back up into the 90s, and by the time we get into Sunday and Monday, triple digits for them. We'll be at about 106 in Las Vegas, 72 for downtown San Francisco, Palm Springs at 112, San Diego at 78, and lots of temperatures in the 90s for Los Angeles. Amy.
All right, thanks, Craig. Well, some parents in one of Southern California's most affluent communities claim a high school has a book shortage. CBS 2's Joe Kwan has a story.
My son, who is a junior, came home and said he is missing a book.
Melissa Stein says her son has no book for his AP Environmental Science class. He's a student here at Maricosta High. Stein says the school knew how many students would be in each class since spring.
In May, they signed up for what classes they were taking.
Principal Ben Dale says students are allowed to change their class choices at the beginning of the year. So he says some class shuffling may account for some so-called missing books.
But we have provided textbooks for all students, and every student that has a class that requires a textbook will have one.
Dale says the school is waiting for some books to be delivered. A parent took this photo inside the library at Maricosta. It says come back and lists classes such as AP Government. This student says this isn't the first year the school has been short on books.
This has happened many times.
He says last year some of his friends waited for books.
Like a month and a half.
He says in the meantime students were told to share books, go online if available, or
take a picture of like the pages in the textbook that you need.
Like this photo taken this week for an AP class. He says it's inconvenient and
kind of hard for the eyes.
Some teachers say that even if there are books like this AP stat book, some of them are falling apart. You can actually pull out an entire section.
Sean Chen is an English teacher here and a parent. She claims she's had no choice but to buy the books.
500 total over the course of those 3 kids.
You're buying books that you don't need.
Stein refuses to buy books.
This is their job. This is what is required in public education.
She's been told her son's book is on order. In Manhattan Beach, Joe Kwan, CBS 2 News.
And now here's your CBS On The Go sports. Big game at the LA Coliseum today. We're talking about the Rams and the Chargers. They're facing off for the first time since they both decided to return to LA. You can tune in to our sister station CBS 2 to watch the game. The coverage starts at 4:30 today. The game kicks off at 5 o'clock. And that's your CBS On The Go update. I'm Amy Johnson. Remember, we're always on CBSLA.com. And be sure to watch us on CBS 2 News at 5, 6, and 11.